When I look back on my career and life, I was very blessed with the wisdom of others. And is my time now to give back. I had a boss very early in my career who told me that he thought I would be good in HR. I didn't know what HR was, what human resources would be, and what a rich career that would provide me over time. The other thing that this boss told me was that if I didn't improve my speaking skills, that I wouldn't have a very good career. So these are the basic things, but also very important things that shaped who I was and shaped the career that I had. So I started in a very large company, General Electric, in operations and sales and marketing. From there, and through the advice of the boss that I had who said I should be in HR, I moved to Disney, which was a totally different industry in the entertainment and hospitality business, and I started my career in HR. From there, I moved many places, different functions, different places around the world. I worked in the US, Europe, finally in Asia, and then worked for Hasbro for a while, again in a commercial environment in human resources. I became very interested during that time in my career in diversity and inclusion, and it became an absolute passion for me. One of the true blessings of diverse, inclusive environments where there's a great sense of belonging is that you're surrounded by people that have a rich experience. You're surrounded by people that have worked in other contexts, in other places, and take advantage of that. If you have a great idea at work, seek the views of other people. Don't spend so much time with the idea in your own head. When I moved to Moet Hennessy and LVMH, eventually I was able to take on that responsibility full time. At that point, I started to think about what's next for me in my career, what's next for me in my life, and I started to consider writing a book. And the book was encouraged by the experience I had had around the world, the experience of meeting with very diverse people, working with those people, learning from them and growing. And what I captured in the book, called Bond, Inclusion and the Keys to Belonging and Connection, was all of these stories that I had had over my career with all of these very dynamic and interesting people in these different contexts. People ask me often, what was the hardest part of getting through publishing a book, writing a book, marketing a book? Probably two things were particularly difficult for me. One is I never wrote a book before. So I was learning as I was going. Every day was a learning, every day was something new. And that probably led to the second biggest learning, and it's something we talk about a lot in the professional field, which is imposter syndrome. So every time I came to another threshold, another chapter, another moment, I felt like I'm not good enough for this. I don't know enough about this. I can't do this. Somebody's better at it than me. And that's what we call imposter syndrome. And the lesson I have from that is even after 30 plus years of professional experience, I still have imposter syndrome. And so for all of you who are going through your career, know that there will be moment after moment after moment where you feel the same thing, and it could be legitimate, that you're working with people that know a lot more than you. One of the best pieces of advice I ever received was from a manager who shared with me that I should realize that at some point everybody I work with could be working for me. I thought that was very, very impactful because it does start to help you think about how you treat and interact with other people and how relationships are cumulative. They're also going to help you do things that I also had great experience in my career, which was failure. So taking ideas and running with them on your own without having other people refresh them, challenge them, enrich them, can also keep you from making big mistakes. Mentorship has been critical in my upbringing in my career and crafting the person that I am now. When you bring ideas out and you seek the advice and input of others, those ideas are going to grow much more quickly. Why is that important? Mentorship allows us to see our strengths, but also see our weaknesses, and to build that over time. I was really honored to be asked to participate in Voices of Experience. When I see the other people that are participating and to feel part of that community of people makes me feel very honored.